catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal is the one to stir up gifts and save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey, come on.
Good evening. How you doing? It's your girl Crystal from Storytime. I want to say welcome today. Today I'm coming to you a little bit different. I don't have a guest tonight. I could have had a guest tonight, but I'm working on a lot of different things. And Storytime a lot of times is me sharing other people's stories. But today I want to share a little bit about my story and how life is happening with me, you know. So I want you to take a moment while you're out there and just remember to like, share, and comment as you come through here. All right? And this week has been an interesting week for me. We have some things going on. Grandbaby started a new school. Family's doing well. And got some national heroes in the family. And it's been pretty interesting. Everybody is excited, and I'm so excited for my nephew and his son and my sister for what has happened and for the heroic gestures that my nephew and his son made. And I'm just glad the man who was pulled out of the car was safe. And I know that you guys have been seeing the headlines, so I'm going to tell you about what this show is about today. I'm going to, of course, share with you some things about them, but I also want to talk about it from a different perspective. Because a lot of times there are different perspectives on things, right? For me, my perspective is sharing a moment with my sister. And if you don't know who my sister is, let me just show you some things here so you can see her. Let me show you who my sister is. All right. So this is my sister and I a while back. And if you see my hair, then you know this is a while back. Because if you know anything about how I look now, you know I don't look like that now. I mean, I just took a picture with her this week and it didn't look like this, right? So I have locks now. And like I said, happening right now is everybody talking about the big story, right? The big story about how my nephew and his son saved the man coming out the burning car, right? That's the big story right now. And you're seeing it everywhere on CNN, Sports Illustrated, Good Morning America, everywhere, you know. And, like I said, this is my sister's son and her grandson, you know. And it's real life for me, you know what I mean? And my sister does have a daughter too. But right now we're going to say kudos to my nephew. And I come from a small family. Don't have a lot of men in my family, just my nephew, his son, and my grandson. So this is it for me. This is my family, right? But again, we're going to shout out LJ for his heroic action, right? And I want to show you what happened. So let me take you to a clip to show you what this is all about and show you why I am so elated. I'm going to share with you a moment. In case you haven't seen the story, I'm going to share it with you just a quick second so you can see what has been happening. All right. And let me see if I can find the story and just share it with you for a moment. And so you can see it. Okay. And Army football player hailed a hero. And yes, he is in the Army. All right. He is in the Army. And so he's in the Army. So I want to make sure that you can see this. I'm going to bring it up so you can see it. So let me go ahead and play it for you right now, so you can see this and see what happened.
Here he is now.
Hi, I'm just trying to make sense of all this data.
Just get Sasvaya.
Sasvaya?
No! Past the commercial?
Oh, wow.
The quickest way from 1 billion points of data to
Always
a point
have
of view.
commercials, right? But let's check it out.
Not Larry! Come on! on, get him out. That's it. Stay. Stay.
What car is this?
That's your car.
What car was that?
It's white. It's a white SUV. You hear it? That's the tires popping.
That's the car?
Yeah.
That wasn't my car.
I promise you that was the
That's
car
your car.
Look at that. I was just about to say, look. They got a fire in there.
Wow.
I was just thinking, I'm just grateful that we got him out, honestly. Because I really don't think that anybody else was, because when we pulled up, there was already somebody standing there, but they saw the electric wire, and I don't think that they wanted to go get him.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. You're a hero, sir.
You're a hero.
Man,
Wow.
pulled him out of there.
That's amazing. And that's the part that I want to focus on. You know, I can only imagine what that was like for my nephew to tell his son, you are a hero. And I want to say, I am so proud of both of them for being a hero, for just doing what they do and thinking of other people. You know, they both have always been stand-up guys, and we know that they have always thought of other people. And Larry and LJ have always been good Samaritans, so to speak. So I know that right now my grandfather is smiling down on them. But here's the thing that touches my heart, right? So while my sister, this is her son and her grandson, you know, I shared a moment with her this week, and I shared a moment to talk to her about what took place, right? And my sister has dementia, and I want to share with you something about dementia. Dementia is a thief in the night, okay? Dementia is a thief in the night. And I want to talk to you about dementia because I want us to know that we all should be very grateful for our family, and we all should make sure that we are appreciative of one another. And yes, let's teach our children to be thoughtful when we're out there, and definitely be safe. But if we can help another human being, let's do it. But we also want to make sure we are paying attention to our family, because right now my sister has dementia. Dementia is something that I just want to help you to understand a little bit about too. So I'm going to share something else with you just to talk about dementia for a minute, because dementia is so evasive. It's so evasive. And as I was having a conversation with my sister, and I've been sharing it on social media because I've been celebrating for her, because I know that she can't really do that right now. And so I want to say to anybody out there who's dealing with a family member with dementia, God bless you, because it is definitely, it's difficult. It's difficult to watch. It's difficult to go through. So for somebody out there who might be saying, well, what exactly is dementia? Well, let's go ahead and let's show you what dementia is real quick, because I think that's important. And so I want to take a moment, and I want to share with you what dementia is, okay? So let me do that right quick. And once again, we're going to share the screen, and we're going to talk about dementia for a moment, all right? All right, so what is dementia? Dementia, and I want to make sure you see what I'm sharing with you. And I'm going to make sure you got it. So we're going to bring it up here. There it is. So what is dementia? Dementia is a general term for a group of conditions that causes a decline of your cognitive abilities, such as memory, thinking, and reasoning. It's severe enough to interfere with daily life. It's not a specific disease, but rather a symptom that's complex enough that can result in a lot of different things. And what are those things that it can result in? It can result in memory loss, difficulty with speaking, language, and communication, confusion about time and place, and problems with planning and organizing. It can definitely cause mood swings and difficulty with daily activities. So what you need to do is make sure, if you have a loved one that appears to have mood swings and changing and forgetting things, make sure you go get them checked out. Make sure you go to them checked out. And I want to shout out any caregivers, any family members that are taking care of their loved ones while they're going through this, because it is not easy. It is not easy to do this, okay? And why am I bringing this up? Because what we have to realize is that when life happens and things are going on in the world and everybody's focusing on one thing, I want to remind you to make sure you're still focusing on your family. Make sure you're paying attention to what's going on with your family. Make sure you know what's happening with your family. Because for me, that's what it's all about for me. So while everybody's focusing, and I know my sister, she may not really be understanding how the world is celebrating. The world is celebrating her son and her grandson right now, right? So I feel that because it's just another reality check for me on how dementia is a thief in the night, right? Whereas everybody's proud, and she understood it when we had the conversation, but she really doesn't understand the total picture. So, I, again, am very, very, very proud of LJ and what he did. I stand proud. I love him. I'm so proud of him. Again, I tell you, I come from a small family. It's not very many of us in there, and I'm proud of my nephew and his son. Larry has always been a good guy. He has an amazing family. He has some daughters as well and a wife, and you heard her voice while she was helping them and cheering them on and guiding them out as they were doing it. It was a family effort, and I'm just so proud of how they handled this, and I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful that they made it through and that everybody came out okay. I don't know how the young man came out, but I'm just grateful. But all I know is when I think back to these days, for my sister and I, when things were probably normal, they were more normal, where she could remember things and we could go out and we can do things. It's just heartbreaking to me to be where we are today in this state, where it's more like this, where I'm helping her to understand. And what I want to say to you is, if you have family, make sure you're doing that. Make sure that you're taking time out with your family and you're there. Make sure that whatever you're doing, that you're there, that you're being patient, that you are being understanding, that you are taking time out, because nothing is promised. Nothing is promised. And whereas I spend a lot of time on this platform making sure that everybody gets to share their story, I wanted you to understand a little bit of mine. And so be sensitive to people. Be sensitive to them, because you never know what's happening. You never know what's happening in their lives, and you just have to be considerate. Kindness is free. It's free. So today and this week has been a little different for me. I wanted to definitely do what everybody else is doing and say congratulations and shout out my family. But I also wanted to remind you guys that this is a typical situation that is a reality check. It's a reality check, because I'm reminded that my sister is not fully, completely aware of everything happening. If there's a big celebration, if there's something that takes place, she won't really understand. Like she can't feel as proud as we are. You understand what I'm saying? And that's painful sometimes. It's sad sometimes, but it's reality. It's reality. So that's what I wanted to pop in here today to do. I didn't want to keep you long. I didn't want to do. I'm also going to tell you, I'm so excited about what's to come. This month, I have some great guests for you. Oh my goodness. I can't tell you everybody, but I can tell you this. There's going to be some good shows. If you are not subscribed to this channel, I want to tell you, subscribe now. Subscribe now. All right. Hit that button. Smash the subscribe button. All right. Pow. Hit it. Grab it. Do what you got to do. Hit the notification, so that whenever I am going to have something, you are here. And not only that, but I'm going to tell you this. Go back go back and look at some of the replays, go back and look at some of the stories that have already been done. There are some legend stories. There are some interesting, empowering, inspiring, informational interviews that I did that you definitely want to check out. They are going to help you in areas with finance, with insurance, with all kind of stuff, from people who overcame losing a child to suicide, to addictions, to domestic violence. I mean, you name it, we have it on our playlist. Fitness, if you want to do something with fitness, we have Miss Personality, my grandbaby, and you're going to see more with her. It's just a lot of stuff. We have the stuff that'll make you laugh. We have the stuff that'll make you pull out the pen and take notes and really adjust your life. We had a financial, I'm going to call him a financial advisor or expert. They gave us some tips on budgeting and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. So today I stopped for a moment to have a relevant segment while I wanted to make sure I was, timely with everything going on in the world and acknowledge, once again, my nephew and his son, because that's important, because I'm proud. I'm very proud. I wanted to take a moment to make sure that I acknowledge my nephew and his son. I cannot let this day go by and have a podcast and not salute these two along with the world and say, congratulations, God bless you. I pray that God continues to use them. I pray that my nephew will have a future NFL, I'm not going to say star, but athlete that the world will know also, because he's trained very well. He's doing extremely well playing in the Army. And I know that the Army training is probably what helped him to be so fearless and to think quick on his feet, because they went through those live wires. You saw them popping. So don't try this if you are not trained, if you are not someone who can do that. Sometimes you might just have to call 911. Call 911 and get help on the way, because you might not be qualified. But they just happen to be qualified. They're praying men. They serve in the ministry. And so I know that God was directing their path. If you keep your mind stayed on him, he will direct your path. And I know he directs their path because they are keeping their mind on him, because that's what they do. They're servants. So I know that's what he did for them, So again, very, 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 very proud. Very, very proud. But I also just wanted to say, reality is reality. So while I'm here just giving congratulations to them, I also wanted to say, let's be mindful of our family. Let's pay attention to our loved ones, because as I mentioned before, for my sister right now, she has the ability to celebrate like everybody else, but she does it in spurts, if I can say it like that, in spurts. Like I go up there and I share with her and I show her this program and I say, sis, look what this is, and we have a conversation. And I just wonder how much is she retaining of that, because this is a big, big thing, man. This is the big thing. So what I want you to do for me, if you don't take anything else from this show today, what I want you to do is two things. Pay attention to your family. Celebrate your family. Appreciate your family. If you still have them, because you see how things happen in a blink of an eye. That man still didn't know he crashed. I'm praying that he's okay. It looks like he probably had a concussion. And I can say that because I've had a concussion after being in a car accident. I remember when the police came up to me and I thought they were pulling me over for something else. And then they said, no, ma'am, you were in an accident. I'm like, huh? They said, you were hit. And I had a concussion. So when I was watching the video of that man, I said he had a concussion because he doesn't know what happened. That's what happened. But what I want to say to you is pay attention to your family. Listen, watch, and spend time with them, okay? The second thing I want to say is hit that notification, subscribe, and check out some of my playlists and go find that video. If you are on there, if you've been on Storytime, then you already know. Share your video and let people know. But the replays are good. Check out some of the reels. We have some stuff to make you laugh. We have some things to pay tribute to people who have done some amazing things. We share some things so you can see the resources in the community, some people who are doing things in the community. So Storytime is here to make sure we get the information out. Lastly, if you're looking for a place to advertise or market or get promotion, let us know. Let us know because we can help you with that too. We have some amazing stuff coming up and we can help you with that. All right. We are out here. I'm going to see if I can share something to give you an idea of what we're doing and where we are and where we're heading with advertising so you can really understand how you can get the word out through Storytime. So I'm going to show you a commercial. And I also want to remind you about a place where you can go and check out some soothing music. So give me a minute to give you these clips and then we're going to get out of your way, okay? So check out this first one. I want to let you know that I want you to go over to this radio and I want you to check out Route 664 radio. Be sure to check that out because it's good. But I want you to look at this video real quick and check this out. All right, everybody, are you ready? This is Crystal. I am so excited to have you here on Storytime. I want you to know that now you can be seen and heard. Yes, Storytime has expanded, and you will be able to see yourself streaming live on multiple platforms. So come on over and get with us and check it out. I want you to go ahead and schedule your interview, and you never know where they might find you online. So thanks for watching. See you somewhere on the internet.
A catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal is the one to stir up gifts and save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey.
And there you have it. So we've expanded. So we have bigger and better things happening for you. And so I look forward to hearing from you. Again, congratulations, Larry Sr. and Larry Jr. Love, love, love on your family. I'm your Hope Catalyst. My mission is to stir up the gift, instill hope, and save lives. I want you to set the notification and get ready to check out what we have coming for you because it is going to be amazing. We have some great shows in store for you in September. We have a couple that is pastors, and they're going to share what they're doing out in the community from New Kingdom Church. We have another couple that actually have a marriage ministry. They're going to be sharing what they do. We have a saxophonist that's coming to you. We have a lot of people. We have a comedian. We have so many people. So the slots are just about filled up for September. Remember, we're here 8 p.m. on Tuesdays and 9 p.m. on Sunday. And if you are busy on those time slots, we can do a pre-recorded show and then bring you on and then air your segment later. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. We do air our show 8 p.m. on Tuesdays and 9 p.m. on Sunday. However, we can pre-record your show if you have a busy schedule, and then we can air it at a later time, and then you just won't have the engagement that you have for a live show, but your information can be put out there and your story can be told. All right, folks. Once again, subscribe now. I love you. My name is Crystal, and we will see you on the next story time. And I hope and pray that you all are well, you're healthy, you're happy, and you're healed. Okay? My mission is to stir up the gift, instill hope, and save lives. And I want to say keep hope alive and keep going. and go hug somebody and tell them you love them. See you on the next story time.
A catalyst for change with the chance to thrive. Crystal is the one to stir up gifts and save lives. You get exposure, promotion, and marketing too. And advertise for business owners just like you. On Storytime, your interview is global. Virtual or in person, just come on the show. Yo, your story matters. Crystals will open the door. 40 years of experience, ready to give you more on Storytime. Get ready for Storytime. Hey, come on.